We'll talk.
What's this video gonna be about?
I don't know. I'm just here.
More fixing rust?
Sure.
It'd be anything you want it to be.
Well, it's back with Penny's Hot Rods and Cussing, and we got two bozos doing absolutely nothing.
Don't fucking film me.
Hey, here's your 30-second PG.
We'll have to put a big burp.
We're
over
just
that
fixing more rust in strange spots. If you can come over here.
one. Oh, here, I better get out of the way.
Yeah. On this pillar, it was rusted out here, and then on the back of it, it was rusted out. We should have did it before we put our mount in, but I made it work. I got a patch in there, and then this one's gonna go like that. Same thing on the other side. The other side was rotten here. It was rotten this way on the other side. And then the bottom of the door is a little bit rotten on that. So Derek's been poking out there. He pulled out a bunch of leaves, grass, dirt after he cut a hole in there. So collecting crap in the bottom of the doors is what these things are about, I guess. And we'll fix that by putting in bigger drain holes and in the doors, because the holes they have in here are pretty thin. They just like trickle of water can go through them. That's about it. And you get one piece of leaf in there and it's over.
Studebaker, wave of the future.
Kevin is not working on his Model A.
It's Captain Kevin, no time, very busy.
So now I gotta get Derek to weld some pieces in. Oh, and you can even see in that piece in there is a cap, because that will cover. That's an end cap I made for our new rocker, so no dirt gets in there and rots the crap out of it again in 50 years. So.
We'll be dead in 50 years.
I'll be dead. Guaranteed.
All right, then I'll leave it out.
Leave it out.
Who knows? Someone might be alive then.
Yeah, Casey. Carson.
No long soul.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get Derek to weld that in, and
We'll probably be taking off soon. So we did our cameo appearance.
exciting stuff here.
Where's your safety gloves?
Safety gloves.
Yeah. Fun fact. Chris just told me Porky's first one, not Porky's Revenge, has a Studebaker truck in it. Might have to watch the movie. Good movie.
Kevin doesn't have a toque on.
He's losing hair. I thought that was bad.
Wait, two are gonna handle these clowns.
This is what Derek just bought.
From AKA Donnie, AKA the Shaft, AKA the Weasel.
And I'll show you where Derek was digging around over here. This has been fixed already there. There just needs to be ground. There's a big rot hole there, and then he just sprayed it black. He's already swept up the floor with the crap. And another spot there, another spot there. Yeah, I don't think the other door is bad, but we haven't ground the bottom of it.
Sure, there'll be shenanigans.
Yeah, but it has a dent in the bottom, so.
Bondo takes care of that.
Yes, we should have did this when the cat had the cab up in the air or something. Don't worry.
You make it very hard to get in here.
Yeah, Well, you might be able to take this off now.
You're gonna have to
Well,
use,
I'll weld this and then I take that.
Okay.
you're gonna have to use the extra thick undercoating.
Yeah, we'll use some good good use of some undercoating and some seam sealer. Just some strange places this thing rusted.
You'd fall apart too if you were that old. Talk about a wasted day.
Oh, for you.
It was a wasted day. Should be home working on my car, but Derek should be at home working on his Model A.
Yeah. He's got to sleep. Okay, Derek's finished welding all that patch in. That's welded in. And then I made a cover here. It will seam seal the corners of it. It just covered all the there was a little bit of a mess, but not bad, but it just covered everything nicely and made it easier to seam seal the edges instead of doing a bunch. And Derek's making patch panels for the door. Just hammering it, just forming it over different radiuses metal. And
That'll work.
yep,
Start off with one hand.
it's already got that one done, that one done. So that'll be it for this door, I think. There's cracks there we got to weld, and there, stress cracks. But for patch rust panel, that's it for that door. We don't know if this door, we haven't ground it. We suspect, oh yeah, there's a hole there. We suspect there's some holes, the same as the other side, since all the drain holes were plugged. What do you need?
I got my helmet somewhere.
Oh. And probably won't be using this intake. That's a intake for a 360. We could modify it. The ports are bigger, but
There we go.
tacked in 4 different places. Looks mighty fine. Yeah, same thing we'll do on the other side. So. Okay, we switched from rust repair to doing more on the brake lines. Derek did the front, just the front and back, and now we started plumbing the lines to the master cylinder. I started from here. We could have started from the master cylinder. It doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. But we just made a couple bends, a clamp. Then I put a 2-pound residual valve there. So that will work there. Then we're gonna go up a little bit over the on the bottom of the tunnel, and then back along the top of the frame to the master cylinder. So this is what we came up with. Slight little coil here just to give it a little bit of free play for the squishing of the rubber mount cab mounts. So that'll give it a little bit of free play, and that's over the hump underneath. And then the other side, and then this will go run along top of the frame, and we just have to cut it to wherever the master cylinder is. But yeah, it might be just difficult to fish this in. But give her a try. Might have to cut it shorter. Almost.
Yeah, we got it in.
Success.
You can't really
Okay.
see all of it, but
Yeah. That one's just hand tightened into the input of the residual valve. And then we'll put 2 clamps on either side of the tunnel on the cab, and then one on the top of the frame. Well, we haven't even gotten that part yet.
no.
And yeah, there's the line right there. So it'll just be clamped right on top of the frame. And then curve around the back of the master cylinder, and then we got where did that thing go?
Fell on the floor, I think. I heard
Oh,
something
yes.
fall on the floor.
Then it'll basically go into there or there, and then the master that'll go from the input or the output of the master cylinder, and then that's our brake light switch. Simple, simple, simple. Except for bending. Okay, it's the next weekend actually, and since we only work on the weekends usually in the wintertime, working on the rear brakes a little bit. There's one of the lines. We made this little bracket just out of a piece of sheet metal. It's a little bit heavier gauge. That's for our proportioning valve, or brake bias valve, whatever you want to talk. It's going to go right there. They're just going to bolt that on. Then we made this piece. That's going to hook up to the master cylinder, and this is the rear. Going to go inside the frame, and there's another 2-pound residual valve. Since we got rear discs on this. 2 pounds for discs, 10 pounds for drums. And we do that because the master cylinder is underneath. I'll actually show you. We somewhat finished the front. Let me climb underneath. There's the front, you can see. So it comes out of the master cylinder into this T, then out of the T, curves up here, and then curves back around and goes there. It'll go over the hump and then way over there to the front. And then that's our gonna be our brake switch. And we still got to put a clamp that wiggles too much. We got a few clamps to go in there, but that'll have to be done after. Well, we're gonna pull or lift the cab up a little bit to do that, because we still got to finish grinding on these things and painting behind the master cylinder and the clutch pedal. So we made nice little bends just with one of these. They seem to work okay. Derek's getting that in.
Oh, my nut.
You lost the nut.
Yeah. Oh, well. Not the ones in my pan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can find more nuts. And if you were a keen eye, you notice that we're using half of this stuff, this copper coated stuff, which it bends nice, and half of the other stuff because, well, I wasn't sure if we had enough of this. So,
Use what we have.
yeah, but we probably did. Well, this would have been close because it was a big long piece from the front, so that would have been
Oh, we had enough.
probably.
Close.
Yep. Cardboard template. But the only problem is we cannot hook this thing up yet because the ins and out are pipe thread. So you need little adapters like this. These came with them. That valve did not. And of course Ryan dropped the ball. He has 2 of these, but they're in his car and he's way in the city, and so we're gonna go as far as we can with this, and that's about it. So we'll get this in and hey, Derek's got this all clamped in. We put 3 clamps, one there, one over here, and one over there. It's just in the master cylinder because we have to lift the cab up and pull the master cylinder off and do some more cleaning, as I said before. And we can't do that yet because we're missing 2 adapters. They're pipe thread to the brake line, so we'll get that. And Derek's got a clip in there. So that's done. So I think we'll end this video here. So next week when we work on it, but next video, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the transmission, pull the bell housing out, make those since it's a Chevy transmission going into a Dodge bell housing, we had to make some adapters, little spacers and an adapter inside, we think. But we're gonna buy a clutch, a Chevy clutch, and a Dodge pressure plate and a Chevy throw bearing. So we're gonna get that during the week, and then next week we'll pull all that out. Do our little adapters we need, throw it back in. That way we have the clutch in there and everything, so then we can put our clutch slave cylinder, get that mounted, and then have the clutch working and everything. So that will make it basically done. So we'll leave this one here. So thanks for watching, and subscribe and tell your friends and comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you, well, next week for us, but hopefully next episode for you guys.
Maybe.
Maybe.